Hey guys, I'm Kristen Bummer.
And I'm Mike Bummer.
And we just wanted to tell you a little bit about our story with the One Funnel Away Challenge. But first, a little bit about where we came from and how we got here. So we actually met in college and we got married at 23. And we started on a really exciting career. Mike went to medical school and we started living a good life. He was making $500,000 a year after promotion, working some long hours and really earning everything that he had. Nothing was handed to him. But as a consequence, we were able to build our dream home. We decided to start a family. We had
5-year-old daughter.
Yeah, we had a little bit of trouble getting pregnant, but we got over that hurdle and we're so fortunate to have her today. We had a life filled with love and everything we could ever want. We traveled a ton and we were really living the good life. Everybody said we were so lucky. Even Mike found his way onto the Price is Right and
won the Showcase Showdown, baby.
Really fun. So everything was great until
Woo-hoo! Bam! All of a sudden, lose my job, no medical license, 8 months without pay, whole world completely flipped upside down, completely out of the blue. And all joking aside, I mean, this is when stuff got real. And we didn't know what to do. We were scared. We had a daughter to provide for, huge legal expenses. We had to move. We moved from a big house into another house nearby, but in the midst of this move, I mean, it was so stressful. We had to sell a house very quickly and everything got completely flipped upside down. Our savings were just, getting depleted, stress level through the roof. And I mean, we just didn't know where to turn, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And really we learned all we needed was just some basics. We just need a little bit of financial stability, work that meant something to us. We didn't want to just go get a job at a fast food joint. We really wanted to have something that we cared about and really to regain a sense of purpose. As a physician, that was kind of taken away from Mike. So, we just needed a new chance.
I wanted to get a job. I wanted to keep doing what I did. I got into it because I loved it, but without a license, I couldn't find work. Kristen hadn't worked in a long time because she was being a mom. She hadn't worked in 10 years. And how much was your...
Yeah. Well, I'd become a professional volunteer and I was blogging. And so I was busy all the time, but I wasn't making any money. And I think my last paycheck, I had my salary job as a manager. I was making $28,000 a year.
Right,
I wouldn't have even been enough to cover, childcare if we went that route. But then we realized we kind of took stock of things.
Life goes on.
Yeah,
Life has to go on.
Right. And that became our motto. And so we realized we have a unique skill set. We've both been following a plant-based diet for the past 7 years and became
very proudly so.
Kind of
it changed
experts.
Our lives.
Yeah, and we gained a little bit of respect in the field, and we learned from a lot of really helpful experts in the plant-based world, but also motivational people like Tim Ferriss and Stacey Martino.
Tony Robbins.
Yeah. Remember that time? That was a big one for us. I was just in the bedroom doing some yoga stretches. It's a tough one. And a friend had told me about it, Tony Robbins' podcast. It was actually a recording of a live intervention. If you've seen Tony Robbins, you know he gets really real quick. And he was coaching this, but let me just get through this. So he was coaching this couple who had just lost $1 million, and they're on stage and they're in tears and their whole world has crashed and crumbled and they're on the verge of divorce and they're just falling apart. They'd lost their daughter's college fund and we're just a mess, a little bit like like I am right now, I guess. But boy, I could relate. I could hear them falling apart. And if you know Tony, he wasn't wallowing in sorrows with them at all. He was smacking them on their face, saying, "You haven't lost everything. You have what's most important. You have each other. You have your family, and that girl doesn't need a college fund. She needs parents that show her that you live your life no matter what happens." And that's all we needed to hear, because that's where we were.
Yes.
We were in a dark place, but we're very positive, optimistic people.
The whole way.
And eventually we just realized this crazy big thing is just a money problem, and we can solve a money problem.
We can figure it out.
Yeah.
Yep. So then lead in. Let's jump into OFA, One Funnel Away, baby. Boom! And no lie, this has been huge. I mean, it has flipped things around. The amount of belief, the first week is belief.
Yeah.
You talk about inspiring.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it blew our minds, and we've been dedicating ourselves to every day, every video. We go through the worksheets, we watch it together, we watch it separate if we have to. You get up early, I stay up late. We get through every mission.
Yeah, we don't miss anything.
And the amount of knowledge, I mean, when Steven on his coaching calls says that, the Expert Secrets book or this challenge is worth his entire marketing degree times 10, there's no doubt. We see it, we believe it, we are getting through it. I mean, we're 3/4 of the way through and we are sold. We have so much to show for it. Look at this. Look at this achievement. I mean, we went out and bought this 8x11 whiteboard, and we have a squeeze page. We got our sales offer. We got all these. We got the OTO upsell. We have all these tasks on what we're doing. We have our tasks for what we're outsourcing and letting other people figure out the hows, and we're figuring out the who's. And it's coming together. I mean, we are in the week now. We're making our funnel, and we are going to be publishing very, very soon. We are going to be teaching people how to change their lives because we are experts. We realized it. I mean, we've known, and we've been doing this stuff for free out of helping other people.
We care.
Because we care. We believe.
Like we have some good information, and it helps a lot of people that are willing to listen to it.
So now let's convert that, and let's put our knowledge and give some value to it and take it on a grander level. Let's blow this out of the park.
Right. So we have, so we realized the real benefit of the One Funnel Away Challenge is that we've regained our sense of purpose. And that's huge. We have this great knowledge and
more
we
than
can
ever
share it. We have a way to share it because we didn't really have that before. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know how to reach people. We didn't know how to sell anything. And when we needed money, we realized this is something we can sell. And
absolutely.
So
we've had people tell us they would give us money to do it. We're like, no, we don't. Like, this is knowledge. Knowledge should be shared. We don't need anything. Now we need money, and you know what? We want to help people through this mission.
Yeah, this is how we want to pay our bills, right? It's important. And now we know too, we have potentially we have the option to have more freedom than we ever had when we thought we were living a good life, right?
Right. And, so re-inspired life. I mean, I've told so many of my friends, we are determined to make where we're at next year or in 6 months better than where we were at 6 months or 6 years ago. Yeah. We're willing, this reset, if you're going to force the reset it all the way back to better than ever before. I hope and I believe that we very soon are going to be looking at this as the biggest gift we've ever been handed. Yeah. Adversity and growth through it. It sounds so cliche, but we are living it, and I believe it wholeheartedly. There's no doubt.
Yeah, absolutely.
No doubt. It just takes the will. It takes a good teacher, a good coach, coaches like Steven and Russell, and we're in. Yeah. They got the goods, baby. They got it.
Yep. So if you need something, if you need an answer, give OFA a challenge. Yeah. You owe it to yourself to at least try it, see if this can work for you. And we're
here to help. Reach out to us. I mean, we're here to help over time, and we hope to help other people who are going through these struggles figure stuff out.
Yep. There's always an answer. There's always a way out.
If we've been there, you owe it to people to help get through their next stages and through other people's struggles. So let's do this, babe.
Good luck.
Okay. See you guys. We'll be talking to you soon.